Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel DS Tech Mirror. Topic for today video is how to create tiles view in SharePoint lists. You can see this is my SharePoint list and I have created this tiles view inside this out of the box list. If I go back to my all items view, here you can see this is my plain simple list. I have three columns over here. First is the title column. Then I have created this hyperlink column called playlist and another column called image URL. In the image URL, I am saving the image which I will be showing as the background image of my tile. And this playlist column is the hyperlink. Each and every tile is a hyperlink. When I will click on my tile, it will get redirected to this particular link. So to just make the code dynamic, I have saved these values in the list column. So in today's video, we will see how we can create these kinds of view in SharePoint list with out of the box with no custom code. Whenever we create any view, at the bottom we have this option called format current view, and inside format current view you can see this option called JSON. So with the help of this JSON, we can format any out of the box list view as per our requirement. So we will see how we can achieve this in today's video. So to start with, what I will do, let me create one new view. I'll say create new view and I will name this view as DS Tech Mirror Demo. This is my view name, and at the bottom I can show the different format: list, calendar, gallery and board. I will select the gallery. You can select any of the format. Great. Now this is my out of the box view. Let me set this view as set current view as default. Now we will see how we can format this view based on our requirement, and I told you we will do with the help of JSON formatting. So guys, this is the JSON which I have added in my list. If you are working with the JSON for the very first time, it might be a bit difficult how you will start with. I will tell you a way with the help of which it will be very easy for you to create any new JSON and you can directly add it into your SharePoint list view. So whatever the requirement you have, you do one thing, just create that simple HTML of that particular requirement. For example, I want to create a tile for each item. So what I will do, I will create an HTML for that particular tile. I have created an HTML over here. This is my HTML. So what I did, this is very simple plain HTML. This is one div. This is my parent div. And inside this, I have added few custom styling, that is CSS. Under this div, this is my parent div. This is my first child element called image. And inside image, again I have set the height and width and the background image. Then just to set the hyperlink, I have used the anchor tag. Again some styling I have put, and then the href tag. This is the static content. I will tell you how we will fetch the values from the list column, because for the anchor tag as well as for the image, I am saving the values in my SharePoint list. That I will tell you how we can fetch the values directly from the list column. And at last, again I have one div in which I am adding this text, the text which you can see over here. If I again go back to the tiles view, this is the text: Power Automate, Power Apps. All this text I have added in this div. Then I have this anchor tag because this is Power Automate. If I click on it, it will take me to my channel and to the Power Automate playlist. And if I click on another, for example, if I click on Power Apps, this will take me to the Power Apps playlist. So for that, I have added anchor tag over here. Again, this is very simple plain HTML. I think you will easily understood it. Or if you have any other requirement other than the tiles view, this is not only limited to the tiles view. You can create any type of styling for your view with the help of HTML. Just create the plain HTML, and then we have to convert this HTML into JSON. This is also very simple. We have some tools online which will convert this HTML directly into JSON. Then what you can do, copy this HTML, go to this link. You can find this link in the description box below, and you can see over here, view formatting HTML, generate JSON. So what I will do, I will put my HTML over here and I will click on generate JSON, and I got my JSON over here. it will automatically create the entire JSON for me. If I go over here and I'll say new text file, I'll paste it over here, view word wrap. Now, if I do certain formatting so that we can compare our HTML, and I will also explain you all the tags inside this JSON, and there might be few instances where this online tool will not be able to convert your HTML into JSON. For that, I will tell you how you can also easily work with the JSON. What I believe is just create an HTML, plain HTML, convert it into JSON with this tool, and then you can work with the knowledge on this particular JSON, because it will give you the basic structure of the JSON, and then with the help of intelligence, it's easy to work with the JSON as well. So let me quickly try to break down this or format this. This is the JSON which I have added in my list. If I compare both the JSON, they are exactly the same. You can see over here SP view formatting schema.json, SP tile formatting schema.json. So you can change this over here, one thing. Then row formatter, on the other hand, I have to use formatter. See, at the top I have this div element. So you can see over here it used this element type and created one div. And then next what I have to do, I have to add styling. For this styling we have style tag, and under style tag it is adding all this styling, and then the attributes for this anchor tag. This is done. Now this is the parent div. After the parent div I have children, that is inside this div I have three children: image, anchor tag, and one div element. So inside, see, element type image, style, attributes, then element type anchor tag, style, attributes, then element type div. To add the content, it is giving this attribute called text content. So this is how you can generate the JSON automatically. But if you have to work on the JSON, now this is the Microsoft document. Over here they have mentioned all the formatting syntax. Now these are the element types which JSON formatting support: div, span, anchor tag, image, SVG, path, button. It is not supporting all the tags. So these are the tags which JSON formatting will support. How you can work with all the elements? They have given some basic syntax over here. Text content, they have explained all the basic attributes. Styling, all this styling it is supported. Below styles are supported by JSON formatting. Then if I further scroll down, they have given some sample JSON as well over here. Then attributes, these are the attributes which are supported. Then what do you mean by children? An optional property that specifies the child elements of the element. Debug mode, you can even add for each loop. Custom row action. So all the elements which are supported, or all the actions, Microsoft have explained in this particular document. You can find the link of this document in the description box below. This tool which will create the automatic JSON for you, this is also present in the description box below, as well as I will share my JSON, sample JSON, in the description box below. So you can find all the three things in the below description box, and I think that will help you to start with the JSON formatting. Now I have given you the rough idea, but now what I will do, I will show you how we can work or how we can create quickly. So what I will do, I will create a new text file. As a first step, I will save this file as JSON file, so that at least it will give me the intelligence. And I will say all files. Now I've saved my file. So, and you can see straight away it is giving me intelligence called schema. Now schema value I will copy it from here. In the interest of the time, maximum things I will copy it from here, but at least this will give you the idea how we can start working from it, and also we are getting the intelligence over here as well. Now after the schema, now since I am working on the tile view, I would like to set the height and width. So these two properties I will take, and if you see this, for this also it will give me the intelligence. See, these properties it will support at the parent level. Height is 250 and width is 350. Height 250, comma, width 350. Next is the height selection. Now height selection means whenever I am in the list, you can see height selection, I cannot select any item. For example, on the other hand, if I am going to this all items, see, height selection false means I am disabling this action. Okay, so I will go over here now. If I put comma, hide selection false. Now these three remaining actions it is showing me formatter. Now I will go with the formatter. Formatter will start from here, and inside formatter what I'll do, formatting means now you can start adding your HTML which you want. And as per this HTML, my first element is the div. So what I'll say, I will use element type. Element type is the div. Then after div I would like to add the style, and then after style I will be adding the attributes for this particular div, and all these things I will copy from this HTML. Now this HTML will work, the syntax is a bit different how we add our styling over here, because we have to add everything in the codes, property name as well as the value. In the interest of the time, I will copy it from here. So I am done. Also what I can do, there are various links which will help me to validate my JSON so that I should not face any issue while adding it to the list. So whatever work I am doing, I will quickly copy and I will check it over here and validate JSON. So this is a valid JSON. There are no syntax error, at least for me. Now next is the attributes. In the attributes, I will add the ID, and I'll say ID colon div underscore parent. Now this is done. Next what I have to do, I have to create this image and other element, image anchor and another tag, another div. All these are child element of this particular div. So I have to add everything inside this formatter. This is my formatter, and everything will get added inside this particular braces. So after this is inside it, I will put comma, and I know I have to create a child element. So I got the children, and automatically it will create the structure for me. And over here what I have to do, I have to do the image. Then image, for image I have the styling. Again styling I will copy it from here. See, styling is simple. In fact for you I will show you. I will put this tag and only I have to copy the values from here now. Width and height, these two things. This is also done, and last is the image attributes. In the image attributes I will get the source and the alt text. So what I will do now, over here there's a trick. I'll go to attributes and then I have to add source value, and then alt text, alternate text, and its value. In the value alternate text I will put image. Now what I have to do, I have to set the URL for the image attribute. URL I have saved in my list in the ImgURL column. So how I can fetch its value? For that it's very simple. I will go over here. I will put the square brackets. Inside square brackets dollar, and I will say ImgURL. This JSON formatting will get rendered for each and every row. So for each row it will fetch the value of this column called ImgURL. For this row, this row, this row, it will get the ImgURL. So my image is done. Over here this was static. Now we made it dynamic. Next I have to be very careful regarding the syntax, because I am adding the child element only. So after child element I am adding the second child element. Under child element this is an array, and this is my second element, and element type is anchor tag. And again with anchor tag, two things I will be adding. First is the style, and next is the attributes. Now style I will prefer to copy it from here, because we have to change the syntax over here. Everything, both property and value, should be with under quotes. I will copy it from here and I will say these are my styles. With styling I am done. And with attributes I have href and target. So I'll see href, and next I have to add the target attribute. Target is blank underscore blank, so that this will open the hyperlink or target link in the new tab. Href again I have to make it dynamic. So I will get the value from SharePoint column, and my column name is playlist $playlist. This is also done. Now last child element is left, that is my div. Again, so this is my child element I will be adding after this, and element type is div. Now how I can add the text inside my div? For that I have text content. Again, I want to make it dynamic, and I will get the value from the title column of my SharePoint list. So I will add title. This is also done. The last I think would be the styling. Now if it is not giving me intelligence, that means there is some error, and I have to add it over here after comma, styling. And again, the last styling I will copy it from here. Done. So this is everything is done. And now before using this JSON, as a best practice, I will test it whether this is a valid JSON or not. And I will say validate JSON. Okay, I'm getting an error on line number 63, and you can see this comma. I will remove it. Validate JSON, valid JSON. So this is these few tools are very useful, and it will save you a lot of time. So now my JSON is ready. Now you can see when we saw this JSON for the first time, it looks a bit complex. But now I told you few tricks, and if you will follow those tricks, it is very simple to create this JSON. Create your HTML. Use this tool to create the automatic JSON for you. What I will do is I will copy this and I will paste it into my view. I will go to my view. My view name is DSTechMirror demo. Let's see whether this will work. Format JSON, advanced mode, Control A delete, Control V, and first we will see the preview. So there is some error because I have somewhere, if I have used this color, I have to see, because few things I copy pasted, yes, from there. And see over here I have given this background color yellow, and this is for the anchor tag. Let me change it to transparent, then only I can see my images, and you can see it is working. I will save, cancel, and straight away I could get the tiles view for this DSTechMirror demo. If I click, and you can see selection mode is enabled. If I again go back over here, edit, wait, I have to format the view, format current view, and here hide selection false, hide selection true, preview, save, and now you cannot select the item. If I will click on it, it will take me to the URL which I have saved in my column. All the URLs are different, all the images are different. So this is how you can format your views. It's very easy. There could be another requirement. If you are working with the tiles view, instead of the different background image, you would like to set a different background color for each and every tile. That also we can do with the same code. What I will do is, over here I will remove this image URL and preview. Now I will go to my anchor tag and I will set the background color. For the background color also I have one column. You can see BG BG color, preview. Okay, first save. Let me go and see. Now this is the tiles view. If I go to the list, I can see this BG color. So let's see why it is not working. Format current view. Sorry, I have to go to the tiles view again first. Format current view, and then if I scroll down, element type, this BG color. Enter this value in a certain format. The syntax is wrong over here. So element type, I have to enter it within square brackets with a $sign. Then only it will get the value from the SharePoint list. Otherwise it was like property and it was searching background color is bg color and there is no such color. Preview. It is working fine. If I have to format it further with the text content, for example, I'll say color white, font weight bold. Preview, save. See, this is another way how you can create tiles view with different color, and is very simple. If you want to just add an image to this tiles, add this. Go to this anchor tag. Sorry, go to your image tag and under attributes add the under source add that SharePoint list column, and maybe you have to and just set this background color of this anchor tag to transparent. So I will revert from here. Background color I will set as transparent. I would like to show you, even if I add the image directly, source $ImgURL preview, my image will not work because this I have to set the background color as transparent. Background color transparent. Fine. And again I have to revert the font color to black because this is a white background. And this is how I can create the tiles view. So guys, you can do n number of things inside this view formatting with the help of JSON. This is just one example how you can create tiles. You can create other things as well. I am just showing the text of one column only, title column. You can show your text in different format. So based on your requirement, you can proceed. So as a quick recap, what you have to do is just create a simple HTML, then either use this tool to create JSON, or you can also create your JSON. We just saw how we can create our own JSON. Save your file as filename.json, and then you will get all the intelligence. I explain you all these text which I have used. hideSelection will hide the selection. Then styling is used for to style your element. To add the element, we have to use elmType attribute, and then to create the child elements, we have to use this children attribute. To add attributes for one HTML, we have to use for HTML element, we have to use attributes tag. And with the help of this, you can create your view formatting. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to get notification for our upcoming videos. Till our next video, much love, keep learning. Thank you.